Do you think that Godzilla will use his tail to tickle his taint?
God, I hope so.
No, like if he's on top of him, medium and shit, he's like, la, 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 la.
They're fighting and his tail just goes around and starts tickling his butt.
That's what I would do. Hey, if I were Godzilla and that thing was on top of me and beating my face, and I go da, 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 on your butthole, because like listen. Like it's like those NFL guys, like when they're in those huddles, those big ass 300-pound dudes. People stick their fingers in each other's butts, like to get them to drop the ball. Hey, like when you're in the middle of a fight, that's the last thing you expect to get your taint surprise.
Shit.
Hey folks, welcome back to We Watched Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
It's Jay.
And that's baby. That's like
that's your dick.
Dada.
Godzilla versus Kong.
That's right. We already reacted to the movie poster. Will look amazing. It looks awesome. You know, it kind of reminds me of like the IRS and your bills fighting over who's going to dunk your head in the toilet bowl first. They're good representations of both, especially these COVID days.
HBO Max and in theaters, which has been a point of contention. You can see it wherever the fuck you want to. You can put it anywhere.
Put some respect on the goddamn name, King Kong. But I've got my money on the Zilla. I like the Zilla. Zilla killer.
I was gonna say Zilla at first, man. My first pick was Zilla because he's got the atomic breath, and I thought Godzilla doesn't have any stuff shooting out of his.
He's a big motherfucker, though.
Yeah, but then I saw the still of King Kong punching. They're like the same height, and his top half is, dude. He's got that perfect V shape. He's throwing haymakers, and I'm like, I didn't know Kong was gonna be so goddamn flexible.
Yeah,
so
man.
Now I'm thinking Kong.
Kong's a big motherfucker. Kong's also really powerful, and he uses his fist to punch. This is like Roy Jones Jr. going against Mike Tyson for real. No holds barred. No holds barred. Whoever, I'd be see, Kong might be good for if you get it past the 5th or 6th round, he's gonna run out of steam. But if in the first 5, that motherfucker quick as shit. But Godzilla, man, he's got that tail. He's got that blue flame of death. And he gets pissed and he lights up like a firecracker and squirts on your mouth. Yeah, he squirts.
Promise?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I love Godzilla, though. But obviously, I would imagine King Kong's the good guy. So, I don't know.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sucking, fucking, touching.
This is our only chance. We have to take it.
He's got hairy palms.
That's me after a hangover.
We need Kong. The world needs him. To stop what's coming.
I need your vampire dick.
This child. She's the only one he'll communicate with.
I knew that they had a bond. She had nowhere to go, so I made a promise to protect her. And I think that in some way, Kong did the same.
Be good.
There.
Damn.
It's Godzilla.
Shit. God, God.
These are dangerous times.
Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people and we don't know why.
There's something provoking him that we're not seeing here.
I'm of the same opinion.
The myths are real. There was a war. And they're the last ones standing.
I keep reaching for greatness because I'm built from it.
Who bows to who?
Nobody gonna stop for me. Here we go.
Kong bows to no one.
Oh my God. Holy shit, dude.
Dankowitz.
Holy fuck, man.
You know,
Here we
it's-
go, Kong.
That's
Man,
kind of weird, wasn't it?
I kind of dug that, but yeah, dude. You know what that reminded me of? Like, it was cool because it reminded like the old school Royal Rumbles. The first two in are the last two standing. Like, and whoever wins is gonna go to the fucking whatever it's called, WrestleMania, to take on the champion. That's what it reminds me. I love it, dude. Like, and I mean, I feel like Godzilla has like got a justifiable reason. Like, you're hauling a big ape ass into his hood, and he's like, who the fuck this? This is my Kool-Aid. This is my hood. These my humans. And then Kong's all shit. It's like getting a new puppy and your old puppy's pissed off. It's like, no, fuck that.
That's kind of, yeah. I could just see when they were doing the music, like whoever's in charge of like what to put in the trailer music wise and what not to put in it, they had to sit there for a clear goddamn hour going, delete. I'm gonna put it back in now.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know if this works or not. But by the end of it, he was like, fuck it, I'm throwing it in there.
Man, the visuals on that looked amazing as shit. It's always cool to see these like badass drag down creature monster fights, these creature features, and like to watch these big giant monsters fucking fuck each other up for like 30 minutes. I know it's not going to be that long because their budget's almost $200 million, but I'm sure they're going to have some story and stuff, which I know, it's the story's whatever, but I could only imagine how badass this would be to see it in a theater though. Like, I mean, I'm going to watch it at home, but just the epic scale of what it looks like on the big screen or an IMAX theater. Woo!
Oh man, that would be great.
I would grow a dick the size of Kong's. I really would.
I don't know whether or not I'll go to the theater or watch it at home. It just depends on how busy the theater is or whatever. I may go see it in the theaters actually, like go to a matinee or something. Yeah. When there's not many people there, because you can pick your tickets and see if there's anybody that's bought tickets yet before you go. But no, dude, like. The fighting scenes did look amazing. That was dope as shit. We actually got to see him use the atomic breath and see how Kong was going to handle that situation. Everybody has the plan to get punched in the mouth.
I loved it, dude. I oh my god. I felt bad though. I was like, I don't. Why you hurting Kong? I mean, not God. Like, why you hurting Godzilla? He saved humans and shit. I was like, why are you attacking him? Like, I was getting pissed.
I guess we got our answer there though. So that chick from the town and that little girl, she did the little the little sun's getting real low, big guy.
Yeah,
King Kong. So he's protecting that girl, and then Godzilla for some reason is getting really pissed off and he's hurting people. So they have to unleash Kong to stop Godzilla.
Well, I have to go back and watch Skull Island or Kong Island. It's been a while. I think it's called Kong Island. I can't remember the movie.
Skull Island? I can't
remember. Something like that. I got to watch it back because I think that the island that he lived on with the other kind of large reptiles was like somehow hidden away from where, we didn't see it. Mm-hmm. But see, and I think it goes back to Godzilla, King of Monsters. The reason why Godzilla is pissed, I'm 100% sure this is why, is because he didn't know that King Kong was still alive or existed at all, and bringing him into his territory, he's territorial. It's just like all the other monsters were attacking. He's like, no, I'm going to take that shit down. Yeah, and I think that's what it's just because they're bringing him into conflict. And then Kong didn't even want to leave the island, but they're mortal enemies.
Yeah, Godzilla saw that boat coming. He's like, oh hell no. You take that.
Who the fuck brought Donkey Kong?
You missed me with that shit. Yeah,
dude. It's gonna be a great movie. I can't wait for it. That's a fucking 10 out of 10 trailer.
Loved it.
I'm glad, but speaking of that, Kong, here we go song that they used. I still like it, but it kind of reminded me of some Mortal Kombat shit. But I thought, but it also kind of reminded me they could have thrown in some Eminem phenomenon when they did Southpaw.
Yeah, I was thinking that Fort Minor song. This is
remember the
20.
10%, like 20%. Yeah, I know. I can't remember all the things, but
someone should redo that trailer using Eminem's fight music song in there. Like, that would be hilarious. But dude, I think that I still have my same concern. I've said it 100 times. The one thing I end up not liking about these movies is because you can't have them fighting for the whole running time, even though that's what I want. They always try to spend way too much time on the human element, and you just really don't give a fuck about that story as you're here to see the monsters fight. I feel like that was some of the problems with the last Godzilla movies, even though I like them. Now you're introducing more characters. Like, you're introducing the True Blood guy, you're introducing other people. I'm a little afraid that we're still going to have that. We're going to be dealing with some boring sub stories rather than fucking these two going at it deep down in the shit zone.
Yeah, it's a gamble. I mean, especially if like I don't know if they can make the story really entertaining enough to where it keeps me on, like as far as like wanting to find out what their motives are.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I mean, I mean, a lot of people, some people actually didn't like King of Monsters because they thought it was too boring with their story and all that shit, which I get to a degree. But I mean, the story is just background dressing for me anyway. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that they could tell like the motherfucker could be written by the guy that wrote Citizen Kane or some shit. It could be like the most perfect ever story, and I still would be like, when's the monsters coming in though?
Yeah, I wonder what would happen if they actually took one of these and they tried not to be very serious. Like they tried to have like an almost comedic cast. Like
didn't
you
they do that
follow
with
a
Matthew Broderick?
Yeah, but that fucking I didn't even watch that thing. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, like, what if you followed a couple, like you could follow anybody in the city around and they're just watching them fight. You don't really have to even know what's going on. I think it'd be funner to tell a Kong versus Godzilla or a Godzilla movie from like the Cloverfield point of view. You just got a group of people at a party, really likable characters, and like all of a sudden these monsters start fighting around them and you see the thing through their eyes. Then you don't have to worry about the story about how this happened. All you know is these fucking two creatures showed up and started beating the shit out of each other. It was scary.
Well, I mean, Cloverfield did it best. I mean, they did an awesome job with that. I mean, maybe they just don't want to like do what they did. I don't know. I mean, because Cloverfield wasn't the first I've ever seen of doing something like that. But yeah, I don't. The thing about the story is, I don't want anybody to get pissed off. Like, I'm not saying that the stories are bad. We're not even saying that. I'm just saying like you're there. Like, to be honest, like you're there for the main event fight, and that's the main event fight. That's what you want to watch.
Exactly.
I understand. Realistically, it wouldn't make sense just to have a fucking movie that's an hour plus of them just beating the shit out of each other. It wouldn't make any sense because people are like, well. But I mean, still, I mean, I'm there for the fight, and I'm interested to see because the mythology behind Godzilla and King Kong are interesting, and I want to know how they know each other or how they were the last two survivors. I want to know all that shit, but I just want the potatoes and meat. Yeah. Also, it's like this is a great salad, but it's time to get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, maybe do what they did, just shorten the running time would help too a little bit. Like shave off some of that that exposition. But I don't know. I'm just excited to watch two big CGI fuckers get in the ring together.
I love it.
Yep, exactly. So comment down below, guys. What do you guys think?
Do you think that Godzilla will use his tail to tickle his taint?
God, I hope so.
No, like if he's on top of medium and shit, he's like,
they're fighting and his tail just goes around and starts tickling his butt.
That's what I would do. Hey, if I were Godzilla and that big ass fucking monkey ape thing was on top of me and beating my face, and I go on your butthole. Because like, listen, like it's like those NFL guys, like when they're in those huddles, those big ass 300-pound dudes. People stick their fingers in each other's butts, like to get them to drop the ball. Hey, look, when you're in the middle of a fight, that's the last thing you expect to get your taint surprise.
That'd be fucking hilarious, dude.
I know.
Oh, fuck. All right, guys, comment below. Let us know your all's thoughts on the trailer. We love your fucking faces, and we'll be back tomorrow with a Wrong Turn reboot review of the new movie. And if you're on Patreon, the Patreon commentary of the month is Terminator 2 has won the vote for that one. So we're going to have a Terminator 2 commentary for the Patreons. If you want to get it on that, links down below. We love fucking faces. See y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Woo!
Bye.
I'm going to get that Godzilla dick. Wait, what?